So this was a poem. I wanted to choose a poem out of all of the love poems that I've written for this particular man, this Irish monk who became a priest. And the first poems are in my book, Perverse Serenity. Then in Shadows at the Gate, there's a long sequence because after I had breast cancer, he came to Australia and we were once again trying to decide what to do. And those poems are very harsh, hard poems. So I didn't want to read those, and you'll find in all my books there's always one secret poem there still for him, even in Line of Drift. So I'm reading one that's kind of in the middle, and the children are not his. Somebody asked me once, no, they're not his. So this is about the loss, really, and the longing. It's from a sequence in Shadows at the Gate called Last Poems Before the Eclipse, and it's called View from the Heights. Seabirds still scream down the rock faces directly to the sea, pulling out just before feathered death would claim them, rising thousands of feet to wing free over the cliffs of Moor, slicing indulgent sky. Standing at the top of O'Brien's Tower, built like a lighthouse, high above the cliffs, their jagged profile stretching beyond the eye's imaginings, I swear a sea creature of monstrous strength has just bitten into the land, leaving its green skin intact, the grey rock flesh of its body open and weeping its salt. We came here, illicit lovers, too many times. You left the Abbey in the early hours, and we would walk these crumbling cliffs until dusk, touching or not touching, depending on where we stood in the tangle of guilt and confusion love had brought us. Once, stupid with wildness, careless about life without each other, we lay flat and hung our heads over the edge, giddy with vertigo, trembling from the height, from the tension, from all that pent-up sex that waited 13 years before marking impossible love's last stand. I come back on each trip to Ireland. I brought the boys here. They were 6 and 9 and scared me with their running near the weakening edge, too near the edge, too many times. I can't see you here, even in the shadows and the taste of salt kisses. I can't hear your laugh or smell that particular aftershave that sang of a life in the flesh you were denied in priesthood. But you're here anyway, after the years of another kind of loving, after the births and deaths, after your words of love and then denial. It carries you still wild along the wind and the keening birds.